Hey crypto friends, for those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Garrett and welcome to Altcoin Radar. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Raydium charts and we're going to see where it might be headed, and we will cover both bullish and bearish scenarios as well, just to simply cover all of the possibilities. Now, for those of you who love trading crypto and would like to try out the same exchange that I use on a daily basis, feel free to go ahead and try out the Blowfin exchange with the link in the video description down below this video. Now, the big reason why I love using the Blowfin exchange is because they allow anybody from anywhere to be able to sign up and trade crypto futures. So if you are from the United States and you want to trade crypto futures, you can do it right here on Blowfin. This is where I have been trading my crypto futures for the last 6 months, and I absolutely love it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and take a look at what Raydium is doing and see what we got going on here. So as we all know, Raydium is a big DeFi project within the Solana ecosystem. So realistically, usually when Solana starts doing pretty well in the market as far as price action is concerned, usually Raydium ends up doing pretty well also. And the simple reason why is because the more people that are providing liquidity and the more people that are using Raydium in general means Solana is going to go up as well. And the same is true with the other way around as well. The more people that are putting into Solana means the more people that are potentially using the Raydium platform as well. So it kind of goes hand in hand, and it's kind of like the relationship between the overall altcoin market and the total 3 chart, for instance. So let's talk about some Raydium price action and see what we got going on here. As we can clearly see, you guys, we have got a current cycle high of around $3.33, and we have got this range low down here, very, very, very strong support down here at around the $1.34 level. We are currently hovering around the $2.40 level right now, and as you guys can clearly see, we did try to breach this $2.64 level from this high that we created back here on April 1st, April Fool's Day, but unfortunately it did not stick, and we ended up coming straight back down after that, all the way back down to this support level here of $2.07, which is from this high that we created back here on May 20th. All right, so we are kind of ranging here between the $2.07 mark and the $2.64 mark. All right, so we are literally right in the center here. Now, what I see happening is if the altcoin market continues to, and not just the altcoin market in general, but the entire Solana market in general, just the whole Solana ecosystem in general, if the Solana ecosystem continues to gain momentum, there is a good possible chance that we will be able to actually break this $2.64 level. Now, what I could see happening here is the daily could end up coming down to one of these EMAs, either the 20-period EMA or possibly even down to support down here at $2.07, which is roughly where the 50-period EMA would be around that time as well. And we could end up bouncing from here and gaining momentum and going back up to the upside, which would mean we technically created a higher low to go back upwards. Now, that is the bullish scenario. That is what I'm hoping to see. That's what we are all hoping to see, those of us who love Raydium and who have been holding Raydium for quite a while. So realistically, though, what we want to see is we want to see a big bounce coming down here at one of these levels before, actually gaining a bunch of momentum to go back upwards to the upside. But this is the key level that we want to break through here right now, which is right around $2.64. Now, once we are above that level, we are pretty crystal clear to be able to go up and go towards the $3.33 level again and potentially break through it, obviously, if there is enough momentum. Now, obviously, there is downside risk as well. There is a possibility, and this is why I like to cover both bullish and bearish scenarios, because I'm a realistic person, you guys, and I like to cover all of the possible scenarios that could be at play here, okay? I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just saying that, hey, if it does happen, then you've been told about it. So something that could end up happening here is obviously if the overall total 3 altcoin market cap chart ends up breaking back down to the downside and ends up going back downwards, we could end up seeing lower prices with Raydium, all right? And if that does end up happening, we could end up going down and breaking through all of these EMAs and then breaking through this support level here of $2.07. Once we do break through this $2.07 level, then it's pretty much fair game to be able to come down all the way to these midterm support levels as well, which would be, anywhere right around the $1.85 level. We've got more support down here right around the $1.64 level. Then we've got final major support down here at $1.34. So if you you are currently watching Raydium and you are currently watching its price action, you want to make sure that you're not just looking at the larger mainstream daily support and resistance levels. You also want to be looking at the smaller midterm resistance or support and resistance levels as well, which is what I was just showing you here. But that's only if we end up going back to the downside. Okay, so overall here, realistically, we all want to see this market flourish. We all want to see altcoins continue to do very, very well, and we want to see these altcoins, skyrocket into the absolute moon, right? Well, the only way that's going to happen is if people continue to buy and people continue to put in positive inflows into these coins. All right. Otherwise, we are going to have, a slow move backwards back to the downside and potentially back to this $1.34 level. All right. So guys, before I go ahead and wrap up this video, if you feel like you got some decent value out of it and you enjoyed this one, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit the like button below the video, and leave me a comment below on your personal thoughts on where you think the price of Raydium is going to go here in the short to midterm. And hey guys, for those of you who stuck around and watched this entire video throughout the whole thing, thank you guys very, very much. I appreciate all of you very much, and I hope to see all of you in my future videos as well.